Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I hope you always in the good condition. Before starting presentation today, let me introduce myself. I am Feren Harda from UPI University Psychology Faculty. Well, in this presentation, we are going to discuss about 1. What is the ethic? 2. What use is ethic? 3. Where does ethic come from? 4. Ethic are different to legislation. 1. What is ethics? At its simplest, ethic is a simple system of moral principles. They affect how two people make decisions and lead their lives. Ethics is concerned with what is good for individuals and society and is also described as moral philosophy. The term is derived from the Greek word ethos, which can mean custom, habit, character, or dispositions. Ethics covers the following dilemmas. 1. How to live a good life. 2. Our rights and responsibilities. 3. The language of right and wrong. 4. Moral decisions, what is good and bad. Our concept of ethics have been derived from religions, philosophies, and cultures. They influence debates on topics like abortion, human rights, and professional conduct. Approach to ethics philosophies nowadays tend to divide ethical theories into 3 areas: metaethics, normative ethics, and applied ethics. Metaethics deals with the nature of moral judgment. It looks at the origins and meaning of ethical principles. Normative ethics is concerned with the content of moral judgment and the criteria for what is right or wrong. Apply ethics look at controversial topics like war, animal rights, and at capital punishment. 2. What use is ethics? Ethics need to provide answer. Geoffrey Hullman, if ethical theories are to be useful in practice, they need to affect the way human beings behave. Some philosophers think that ethics does to this. They argue that if a person realizes that it would be morally good to do something, then it would be irrational for that person not to do it. But human beings often behave irrationally. They follow their gut instincts, even when their head suggests a different course of action. However, ethics does provide good tools for thinking about moral issues. Ethics can provide a moral map. Most moral issues get used pretty worked up. Think of abortion and euthanasia for starters, because these are such emotional issues. We often let our heart do the arguing while our brains just go with the flow. But there's another way of tackling these issues, and that's where philosophers can come in. They offer us ethical rules and principles that enable you to take a cooler view of moral problems. So, ethics provides us with a moral map, a framework that we can use to find our way through difficult issues. Ethics can pinpoint a disagreement using a framework of ethics to people who are arguing a moral issue can often find that what they disagree about is just one particular part of the issues, and that they broadly agree on everything else. That can take a lot of head out of the argument, and sometimes even hint at a way for them to resolve their problem. But sometimes ethics doesn't provide people with the sort help that they really want. Ethics doesn't give a right answer. Ethics doesn't always show the right answer to moral problems. Indeed, more and more people think that for many ethical issues there is not a single right answer. These are set principles that can be applied to particular case to give those involved some clear choice. Some philosophers go further and say that all ethics can do is eliminate confuse and clarify the issues. After that, it's up to each individual to come to their own conclusion. Ethics can give several answers. Many people want there to be a single right answer to ethical questions. They find moral ambiguity hard to live with because they genuinely want to do the right thing, and even if they can work out what that right thing is, they like the idea that somewhere there is one right answer. But often there is not one right answer. There may be several right answers, or just some least worst answer, and the individual must choose between them. For other, moral ambiguity is difficult because it forces them to take responsibility for their own choice and action rather than falling back on consignment rules and customs. I hope what I give and I explain can be useful for all of you. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.